The year of 2020 will go down as a year in which nothing was normal. Everything has been affected by the coronavirus pandemic, and that applies even to significant moments in the annual calendar of events. Due to the national lockdown, Remembrance Day this year will be marked, but without the usual numbers in attendance, with masks and social distancing. It won't feel the same. And now that's a great sadness, as Remembrance Day events are part of the cycle of moments each year that bring us together as a nation, that teach the younger generation about the history of our nation, allow us to give thanks for the sacrifices that many have made for their country in the cause of freedom and justice, and also encourage a desire in all our hearts for peace and reconciliation between nations and peoples. Now that all needs to be marked this year, but without the usual ceremonies and crowds, as a stepping stone towards a return in 2021. We cannot afford to lose this annual reminder, not only of two devastating world wars in the last century, but also the millions of lives lost in conflicts around the world since 1945. Even this week, we've witnessed another terrorist attack in Austria, a bombing in Kabul, and probably other incidents that have not yet been reported in the news. Our hope as Christians points us to the time when all this suffering will come to an end, when tears and death will be no more, swords will be turned into plowshares, the wolf will lie down with the lamb, and the knowledge of God will fill the earth as the waters cover the sea. The assurance of that hope lies in the incarnation, the death, and the resurrection of Jesus Christ, who's overcome all the forces of evil and wickedness, and will one day return to judge the living and the dead. He will have the last word, and it is a sure hope. So in the midst of ongoing pain and anguish, struggles for power, land and ideology, oppression and injustice, we hold on in faith that God is sovereign. He will fulfill his purposes and will bring in his reign of peace. Yes, that might be challenging for us to believe, but it's only that hope which will give us the courage and the confidence to persevere and not give up in the present. So at this very unusual season of remembrance, please take the time to remember the past and pray for peace in the present and the future. Whether you can attend a brief service at a local war memorial or watch something on YouTube, in God's merciful purposes, may a different kind of remembrance moment have a new, a deeper, and a more significant impact on the way we think and choose to live our lives, and so make the values of God's kingdom more visible and more tangible for all to see.